Hello and welcome to another Let's Play Momir, the guy elected to play first. Sorry, just a little bit of burping. Actually, I didn't drink anything, I just swallowed too much air or something. I have no clue why that happened. So he doesn't make it to a drop on the play. So he employs a totally different tactic than what we have seen so far. We'll discard a swamp, maybe we get something like... Ooh, that's pretty good. The fact that it evolves basically makes it good, right? Like every 3-drop will make it evolve, every 4-drop will make it evolve. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. So this should become a 3-2 here. That's just a 4-2. But basically this shark will become really big really fast and get through whatever he has, unless he has like 3 power here. If he has a 2 power, he obviously can double block. He actually gets a Hell Rider. Hell Rider is really good as well. As a creature, just in general, obviously it does trade with the Dwarven Patrol, so it's not that great. And does stop my Sharky. Yeah, obviously it doesn't attack. I'd be very surprised if it did. Target creature gets +2. Oh, seriously? So we can kill this. But we can't kill the Hell Rider. We won't attack with the 4-2 either because we want to block the Hell Rider and we don't want to sacrifice our Shamble Shark for it. I hope this would evolve, but it didn't. He gets a 1/1 flyer, amplifies. You can tap a bird or a soldier when it comes into play. Oh, you have to reveal them from your hand. Okay. I thought you had to tap them or something, but you just reveal. It's basically the same though. Enters battlefield, it deals 3 damage to each creature. Oh, like that. So we sacrifice everything. Because the evolve wouldn't have saved it. It kills everything and it's a 6/6 now because of the triple devour. Which is usually bigger or just as big as every 6-drop he can ever have. Instead he gets like the nuts against it in Frost Titan, which removes this, and this is 6/6 on its own. Like most of the cards you get here at 6 is a 6/6 maximum. Or lower. Sometimes they're like 5/5 flyers, 6/6 flyers even. But they don't remove this. In this case it does, and Frost Titan is probably one of the hardest cards to deal with in this format. Tap all other creatures, so we get in a free 5 damage. Obviously we will take it. Seeing as we're never gonna block, we're willing to do a 5 damage here. And if he attacks, he can keep this tapped on. We still have a 5/5. Creatures controlled by player who choose Peace get Plateau +3. Yeah. So he has to elect first. It is a 6/6 flyer though, which is annoying. He chose War, so he attacks. Yeah, I choose War as well, basically because then this trades here. Obviously he's representing a kill next turn, so I have to have some options. Let's hope R7 is something good, shall we? It is a 5/5 flying lifelink. So, um, yeah, this is really good. Basically, what we can do when we want to is kill the Archangel. Um, so I don't think he can attack with his first item because you can kill it when we block. He can tap this down, but then obviously we pump this. And when he can't do that, that's fine as well, because we can just sacrifice the Creator Helion here. But then we're in an issue, right? Because he has 2 flyers. We can still kill things, right? Target creatures and or players. God damn it! He does damage to me as well. He actually makes the error. So we sacrifice this. This becomes huge. Oh no, we wouldn't have died because yeah, we still have the option there. So it does make the wrong attack, I think. Because attacking with this, I block here. We can kill this depending on how he does things. Yeah. So we declare blockers here like this. Go down to 2. And we basically hope we get a decent creature. We do. It's actually 9-3 Vigilance Haste. This is interesting. I can kill this, right? Then he can attack with this. I can block. Or I can kill this. Attack. This is a 5. Yeah, I think that's fine. So this dies. We attack with this. And he can't block. I mean, he can block, but it's not gonna turn out great for him. I never saw that art for the Gorgon Hellkite, by the way. I think the other art is better. And there's one from a box where it's fighting against a bunch of angels, which is really cool as well. What does he get? He gets another 5/5 flyer. That's fine. Basically, this is the nuts for us. Because this can become 11/11, gains us 11 life. Assuming we don't get something really terrible here, this will become really huge. It's just a 3, so we attack with both of these. He has to block this. And apparently the person that came back from America just came home, so yeah. Obviously we want to do this as well. So wipe his entire board, gain 8 and have some removal. And yeah, I mean, this is it's game. Yeah, this card, the Vishkal, basically saved me. I never seen it before, by the way, but it is a monster. Sorry. Person still sits in America and apparently has to fly. Has to leave for the airport in only an hour and a half, so just asking how America was, what happened. Obviously she's probably going interesting. And have trample plus O plus 1. And trample. Yeah, pretty shitty. We are on the draw, so we'll make another 2 drop, assuming he doesn't get something sick here. He doesn't. I mean, it is a good card. It's removal, but if he has to use it on mana acceleration, he has to use it on mana acceleration. Mm. And he's thinking about this. Is he really thinking about killing the 1/2? I don't think so. How cool wouldn't it be if you actually have both of these? But obviously I'm gonna make another 2-drop. Hope I get a mana acceleration. I don't, I just get a 2/2, which is still good, because it blocks this. And I'm also, already started recording, I'm playing some Modern, because I actually decided to go to Grand Prix Modern. And I already recorded 3, but the problem is I don't own any cards on Modo, so I'm actually recording that on an illegal program called Cockatrice. You may exile a card from your hand face down. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Do you wish to use the ability? No. It's still a 0/4 defender, so it basically blocks a lot of any creatures, but yeah. That's not really going to do anything. And it's gonna be 5-color aggro with tribal flames basically. So it's burn. So it's burn, lightning helix, lightning bolt, 2 path of exiles, 4 lightning helix, a bunch of creatures, lingering souls for some matchups, and then of course a bunch of sideboard sharpshooters because yeah, you play 5 colors anyway. 4 guys as well because guys are sick. Yeah, 1/2 that touch she trades with anything or anything non-flyer, so that's fine. And we're currently 3-0 up. He gets a 4/4 flyer, which is pretty standard for a 6-drop to get a decent creature there. I hope we do as well. Sometimes we don't, of course, but most of the times we do. We actually don't. We can make it a 6/7, but it's really shitty at this point. And he can also always sacrifice this to kill it. But it's only a 5-turn clock, so most of the time we'll find a way against this. I think we want to have our 7 be a 6 to have more flyers. Wow. Yeah. So that's gonna fill up his hand every single time. Sick. The problem is though, even if we do get a flyer, he still has the annoying assassin out there. So yeah, we'll just see. What? Oh. Oh, if seriously it doesn't. I'm like, why would you ever pay? But if it's doesn't, not does. I'm like, why would you ever pay to make it unblockable? You're the opponent. So we basically got a 4/4 unblockable creature here. He's being attacked. He's considering his options. I hope he had blocks with this, but he probably isn't. I mean, if I was him, I would block. Make me sacrifice the Summoner's Egg and then sacrifice the Assassin. But it might be a bit too greedy because anyway, this is the nuts. Most of the flying creature will get are non-black, so the Assassin can be used for that. And this is killing me quite fast. And eventually he can kill this as well if he needs to. Instead he gets a Terrastodon, which is another pretty sick card. We have played with this before in one of the previous videos where we set up the next turn kill by destroying our own lands, and then of course the guy gets his own Terrastaron. Now I don't mind him only destroying 2 cards. Basically we get 2 elephants, yeah, they're irrelevant. I think that's pretty obvious. But we can still make 6s to get flyers, so that's fine. I think you should have destroyed 3 of our lands. There's no way we're gonna represent lethal against a board like that fast enough. So yeah, allowing us to get 6 drops is a bit of an error on his end, and obviously I don't see why the swamps ever matter. Basically Momir lands don't really matter that much. It says beast can block. Does that make a difference? I don't think it does. But we did get a 6/6. But it's not I mean, it's looking very green for us. And he finally does decide to use his creature to kill mine. Yeah, that'll fill up his hand, but he'll still only be creating 1 creature a turn. Obviously he's gonna make 8s. How is that possible? Did he miss? Oh no, this was my turn where I would be making... Oh, he was on the play. He made an 8 before. Oh, he destroyed his own land. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's GG. There's no 6 that gets out of this situation, by the way. Or at least not one that I immediately know of, and even if I would know one, the odds are so low, and with the other advantages, it's just not doable. So yeah, we're, as is usual with Momir, the guy makes a 1-drop, really. Please get punished. Yeah, you did, because you got a stupid 1/1. And we get 1/2, destroys our creature with Iron Walk. See, it already trumps his creature. And we can kill whatever has Iron Walk in this format. Which is like nothing. He gets a 1/1 flying effect, which is a 10-turn clock. No biggie. The fact that it has infect is actually really good for me. Because every damage that it does isn't gonna do anything until the 10th hit with it, and if I didn't have, if this was 2/2 and I didn't have fire before that, I would have been dead anyway. But other zombie creatures you control get +1, so just a standard 2/2. Yeah, I mean he made a 1/2 and a 3, and this is why you don't do this, because most of the time the creatures you do get just aren't worth getting. We'll discard an island, we have plenty of those, and we get a shitty 2/1. It's still fine, we're holding down the board basically. He's trying to be the aggressor, I'm trying to be the control. As far as you can actually say that in something like this. Yeah, that doesn't do anything either. I will block and kill it, I think. But I mean, it's not like this does anything, does it? If it would draw me against 7 cards, wow. But he is going to attack with it. Yeah, I think I'll take the trade here. I can even block and then... Yeah, this way we prevent the damage, and he can only kill one of these 2. I think I should have attacked with this one as well. I mean the ability is almost never gonna matter unless it gets like a Grave Titan on 6. Now he's just deciding what to kill first. Obviously the Cavalry Sergeant first. I mean the 1 damage isn't gonna make a huge difference, but you never know, right? It might, and there's no downside for me for doing this. Target creature an opponent controls deals damage equal to its power to that player. So this then, yeah. So he takes 2. We get a 3/3, so we currently have the board advantage. We still need to find an out to the Plague Stinger, because it is whittling us down, but it is only 1/1 flyer. I hope they did something like its power to and something else, like this to this, or this to its own, so you could finally get rid of it. But it still needs to attack with it 8 times before he gets something. Maybe he's not making a 5. Yeah, his tactic is not to make a 5, I guess. So yeah, if we do get a flyer here, it's finally over with the stupid infect. Instead we get a 6-5, which is still fine. We obviously attack with the 3-3, seeing as we want to raise here, or want to start a raise, I guess. He decides to double block, so yeah, both die. Everything dies. We have a 6-5. Which is fine for a 6 mana cost creature. The Stinger actually hasn't done anything yet, it's far from lethal. But if it gains Defender, becomes a colorless artifact, its activate abilities can be played. That's pretty good. It's basically removal for 3 mana. I mean, I can still do things with it, but I can only defend with it. So yeah. Obviously I'm gonna attack him down to 12, make another 6-drop, I guess. I mean, even if it's a flyer, it can block, so. And he actually didn't attack. That seems odd. So I'll make a 7 here just because he didn't attack. And we get a flyer, about damn time. So we'll attack with a 6-5, he's probably blocking with a Plague Stinger, yep. So that was his plan all along. And then he can start using this on my creatures. Which then becomes an interesting proposition, right? What do I do? I can attack with this because this is bigger now. That's useless. So I think I'll... so he's gonna use this on the Blizzard Elemental. This should have Island Walk and so on. But I think I'll just... God damn it! If he allows me to go to combat, I'm obviously gonna attack here. And he does allow me to go to combat, it's pretty odd. Yeah, that's fine, it's a bit late. I'm already attacking. And I'm not gonna make an 8-drop, just because this and 9-drops tend to have haste, tend to be better, and he doesn't have anything at this point going on for him. So when he starts making 8-drops, I'll be making 9-drops, and as soon as I get like the 7-11 with Shroud, it's GG. Most of the bigger creatures are pretty good. I think his idea was if I attacked with this as well, he could have blocked and then made something a defender. But obviously when he allows me to go to attack, I'm just gonna attack. This is really good though. And we get a mountain, so yeah. Basically what we're hoping for is the Inkwell Leviathan. Just because it has Shroud. Instead we get a 7-7. We want to go to combat. He's gonna do it on this. I mean, in this case it's wrong to do it now. Yeah, he finally figured it out. So he should do it end of turn. Yep. Yeah, it's really good. He can keep on making drops. Just keep up 3 mana. Make 6 drops every turn. But I mean, my 9 drops are usually good enough. Just a 5/5 flyer. This already trumps it, so we're not looking for an out there. I think I keep on making 9 drops and hope to get Leviathan eventually. I mean, I should get the Leviathan eventually, and even if I don't, I keep getting big creatures. While he's making 6 drops and keeping this up, or trying to keep this up, I'm making 9 drops, and eventually I will get a Shroud creature that kills him. So that's basically the plan and why I keep making 9 drops. Just trying to explain it like Flying, Trample, Haste, Protection from Black. Yeah, he can't actually use this on that. That's another reason I forgot to add Protection from Black, so that's pretty good. Yeah, let's attack. Pro black for the win. First strike for the win. Your Twilight Shepherd is useless. Hit to the face. So it goes down to 7. Sadly enough, it's legendary, of course, so I think next turn then I'm attacking first and then making a creature just in case I get an extra one of these. He's gonna use that on a root elemental. Yep, you're gonna give everything defender. I'm still making 9 drops. Just saying that. So I think I explained to you guys, of course, my tactic at this point. I want to get the Inkwell of Item, which is lethal. I mean, the fact that they get defender doesn't mean they're useless. They're still holding down his board while I'm making bigger creatures, stuff like this, which he can't win from or has to find outs to. Obviously, he still has 3 turns too, but he has to eventually, else he just loses. And I think 9 drops are so limited that you usually get flyers, you usually get something really good. Yeah, he finally does decide to block there. It actually has trample as well, so he's dead next turn if he doesn't find anything. We'll see what we get. Maybe the Leviathan. We get a 5/5 trampler. Pretty useless, seeing that he can just activate, isn't it? And the ability, I thought the ability the last time said that you actually put it in your hand, but it's just a vampiric tutor, so you put it on top of your library, so it's basically useless. You basically pay 2 life to draw a land of your choice. Well, the land doesn't actually matter. So he makes an 8 drop, and he loses the game. I mean, this was really good, but the fact that you have to use mana every turn is constraining. I think me going down to up to 9 is probably the way to go for me, and it did win me the game. So yeah, he lost. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for the next one.